What if I told you that the human farm is losing energy and our world is on the brink of an unprecedented transformation? Buckle up, because we're about to explore a reality where the strings of control are unraveling at an alarming rate. Imagine waking up tomorrow to find that the invisible forces supposedly manipulating humanity have suddenly lost their grip. The first thing you'd notice is a strange sense of clarity, as if a fog has lifted from your mind. This isn't just a personal experience. It's happening on a global scale. As the farm loses energy, we'd see a dramatic shift in human behavior. People would start questioning long-held beliefs and societal norms. The effectiveness of mass media manipulation would plummet, leaving news outlets and social media platforms scrambling to maintain their influence. Suddenly, critical thinking would become the new global trend. But here's where things get really interesting. As humans break free from these energy-sapping systems, we might witness a surge in what some call human potential. People could start experiencing heightened intuition, increased empathy, and even glimpses of abilities once thought to be science fiction. Imagine a world where telepathy becomes as common as texting. This awakening wouldn't just affect our minds, our bodies might undergo changes too. With the farm no longer draining our life force, people could experience a boost in physical energy and overall health. We might see a sharp decline in chronic diseases, leading to a crisis in the pharmaceutical industry. But don't worry about Big Pharma. They'd likely pivot to developing drugs that enhance our newly awakened abilities. Now, you might think this sounds like a utopia in the making, but hold on. Every major shift comes with its challenges. As traditional power structures crumble, we'd face a period of intense social and political upheaval. Governments and corporations built on the old energy farming model would struggle to maintain relevance. We could see the rise of new, decentralized forms of governance, powered by the collective consciousness of awakened individuals. But here's a twist you might not expect. Some of the very elites who once controlled the farm might become unlikely allies in this new world. As the old system collapses, these individuals, with their resources and insider knowledge, could play crucial roles in facilitating the transition to a new paradigm. Another surprising outcome? The entertainment industry would undergo a radical transformation. With people no longer satisfied by mindless distractions, we'd see a boom in media focused on personal growth, consciousness expansion, and exploring the nature of reality. Virtual reality might evolve into a tool for collective consciousness experiences, revolutionizing how we connect and communicate. Speaking of communication, language itself could evolve. As human consciousness expands, we might develop new words and concepts to describe our experiences. Imagine having a single word that encapsulates the feeling of universal connectedness, and everyone understanding exactly what you mean. But perhaps the most shocking change would be in our relationship with the planet. As we break free from the energy farm, we might discover that Earth itself is a living, conscious entity. This realization could lead to a complete overhaul of how we interact with our environment, ushering in an era of true sustainability and harmony with nature. The implications for science would be staggering. Researchers might start developing technologies to detect and measure the subtle energies we were once blind to. This could lead to breakthroughs in fields we can barely imagine, perhaps even opening doors to interstellar travel as we seek to understand our place in a conscious universe. As we wrap up this mind-bending journey, consider this. If the human farm is truly losing energy, we stand on the precipice of the greatest adventure in human history. The question is, are we ready for it? And more importantly, what hidden potentials within you might awaken as the old systems fade away? So the next time you feel a sudden surge of clarity or an inexplicable sense of connection to something greater, ask yourself, is this the beginning of the end for the human farm? And if so, what incredible possibilities await us in this brave new world of liberated human potential?